coalition with no democratic mandate. And it's a coalition which is exporting around the world a definition of democracy to other countries, but not giving the people of this land a say in the future of our NHS. And yesterday evening, I had the privilege of attending the fringe meeting on our NHS blood and transfusion service, a debate that we just had this morning. Blood and transfusion service, a centre for excellence, our big society at work, millions of donors giving their blood freely for the benefit of others. No money changing hands. Donating organs with no money changing hands. But now we're told, as you just heard, that the transport and storage of blood and organs are to be privatised. This coalition, looking at ways in which, in their words, commercialisation can be exploited. Private companies to come in and extract blood money. It's unethical, it's immoral, and I want to make it clear from this platform today to our NHS PT branch representatives in the hall today that you will receive the full support of our National Union and of our conference. And so anyone who is listening, this union, our union, will do everything in our power to stop the privatisation of NH blood. And I want this conference also to send a message to our members employed by Medirest in Southampton and High Wycombe. Medirest bidding to take over our public services, paying our members £6.40 an hour, no sick leave, no annual leave, our members abused. But now our members standing up for themselves, fighting for their dignity. Already they've taken 4 days of strike action. And today we send them and their branches a message of support and solidarity from this conference. Their fight is our fight, and we are with them as they fight to win their basic rights. And you in this hall today, you'll know as well as me that these are hard times. We as a union facing the greatest test for a generation. And I've been working all my life in the union movement for the downfall of capitalism, but I didn't realise it would fall on my head in the way that it did in the last few years. That our economy is still on life support. The blight of unemployment is scarring lives. It's wearing down communities, and the government, with no democratic mandate, mounting an assault on all that the movement has won for our people. Our pay, our agenda for change, our pensions, our jobs. And a year ago, we were warning that Tory cuts just wouldn't hurt the vulnerable. We said then that they would send our whole economic recovery into reverse. And 2 weeks ago, on Budget Day, official figures confirmed the worst. Growth down, unemployment up. That George Osborne, too arrogant to admit he was wrong, too callous to care about the pain that he is causing. A millionaire with no notion of what life is like for ordinary people in our communities. Our members feeling the strain. For years they've paid falling behind prices. For years making ends meet, facing the cost of rising bills. And already Osborne has hit them with a hike in VAT, costing families hundreds of pounds a year. And now he's back for more. Freezing our health workers' pay while inflation runs at over 5%, cutting the real value of our wage by thousands of pounds a year, making our health workers pay more for a worse pension, extra contributions, 50% more, equivalent to a 3% cut for reduced benefit, 3% cut in pay, not in contributions, for reduced benefits. And now, the threat to end the protection for existing health workers to retire at 60, to reopen the agreement that we reached only 4 years ago. Moving the age at which you can take your full pension to 65, and in a few years to 66, and taking away the fair deal on pensions, which will allow you to take your pension with you if you are privatised. And I want this conference to make it clear that if they try to take away our pension schemes, we will gear our union up for industrial action, and we